Answer.
You know, number one, there is no denial about the fact that we condemn this issue. Number two, there is no denial about the fact
Give me an answer. I don't need your condemnation. Give me an answer. We are fed up of news bites, sound bites, speeches, condemnations. I have written to the Delhi Commissioner 2 years ago requesting more patrolling, requesting more and more allocation of the forces on the ground, especially in areas where women are vulnerable. I have requested that please do Samiksha every month as to whether you're able to control crime against women. This is not something new. We have been begging for this for over 2 years.
Let him answer. Watch out. Smriti has asked him a few straight questions. She says, where is the PCR van? One. And B, she says, there are police officers who have a terribly... One second. There are police officers who have a regressive mindset. And let me ask you, I'll take this question forward. There is a person called Sunil Kumar who was SHO Ghazipur, Delhi. He says, in these places, he talks of pubs, you will find girls who want to do it for 1,000 rupees. They will drink and also have sex with you. The day somebody uses force, it becomes rape.
it is absolutely not acceptable.
Well, I'm not asking you whether it's acceptable. I want to ask you whether this man is still in the police.
No, that's the elements of society that
in Tehelka exposed Sub-Inspector Malik, who said, the real issue is that when he pinned blame on the victim, the real issue is that the girl is a habitual vodka drinker and had asked for a vodka party. She then demanded 6,000 rupees for sex. When the money was not paid, she registered a rape complaint. She said, I will have call records pulled out to establish she had a relationship with one of the accused. In another case, he says, the girl's mother is divorced. She's living with another man from so-and-so community. She's 48, man is 28. It is inevitable that the two daughters will be wayward, isn't it? I am asking you today, Mr. Joint Commissioner, that these are the people who are still there in the Delhi police. Why haven't you thrown these people out?
You know, so far as my knowledge goes, we are conducting inquiries against these people, and we have been punishing these kind of people.
Really?
Yes, of course. And so far as
sensitization program.
Of course, let me come to that.
No, one second. Rajinder Singh, additional SHO of Old Faridabad police station, says there are cases, but 70% of cases involve consensual sex. Only if someone money is denied, it gets turned into rape. This man has a mindset. This was exposed in April.
That is
my question is today, these people have a mindset and they are in the Delhi police.
Yes, about
Smriti Irani is asking you, I don't trust these people I don't trust these people to protect me. Why don't you throw them out?
And
of course, we are in the process of throwing them out, but there is a process. We have to conduct departmental inquiries against them. We keep on punishing them.
Tell me what has happened. What has happened in this on the people who were exposed in the Tehelka investigation of April 2000?
Sorry, I don't have the data with me to tell you right now. I'm sorry.
Okay. Second question. Where are the PCR crew? Where are the police vans?
Yes, those are the real practical issues.
In this town, we have about 600 plus PCR vans that patrol on the roads. And besides this, we have police station vehicles. We have moved a proposal to increase this fleet by 300 plus vehicles. And today, Commissioner of Police met Union Home Secretary.
Today?
Yeah.
What was going on till today?
Till today also we were following it up. But
no, what was the follow-up going on? Was it not being taken seriously till today?
No, I wouldn't say it was not
Will
being
you go to the family of the 23-year-old and say that I'm sorry?
Let me add to his list of
counter questions one at a time.
Arnav, I want to add to list of his problems. There are less policemen. There is only one forensic lab. There is another one in Hyderabad. There are another one in Chandigarh. Why can't Delhi have another one and more equipment? There is no properly trained police squad which does investigation. That is why so many cases, when they are in the court, they do not stand the scrutiny of the law. There is training problem, there is gender sensitization which needs to be done at every level of policing. Police does not have enough women in the police force. These issues have been known for over a decade. So why is Government of India, Delhi government and police force together not resolving this issue? And every time when incidents happen, all these lists have been given. So why don't there be resources?
No, one at a time, please. Let him respond to this, then I'll come to you, then he'll respond. Yes.
You know, we have taken a number of steps, particularly in the rape cases. About 10 years back, we set up rape crisis intervention centers.
They're not working. We are the members.
Working.
No. Because a lot of NGOs have walked out. Because crisis intervention centers, you have not supported the NGOs which are working. Not even the travel money by bus to go to the incidents where the incidents happens.
No.
We are till date part of that system. That is why I can tell you we need to do. There is no support system
I
at
also
all.
want to ask you why the Delhi Police Commissioner smiled and laughed today. In one particular incident, the reporter asked him a question that there was this particular WagonR number with this car in which there were people who harassed a female reporter plus an anchor of a leading Hindi channel. And the Delhi Police Commissioner was asked, what action have you taken on it? The Delhi Police Commissioner looks and says, was there a case registered? The person says, I'm not sure. Then he laughs and he says, if case is not registered, then what can we do? I mean, this issue was debated today in Parliament, Mr. Luthra. If MPs can raise this issue suo moto, is the Delhi Police sleeping? And why is the Delhi Police Commissioner giving us this kind of reply?
I'm not aware of it, and I don't think Commissioner must have replied like this.
Well, this is exactly what he said. I'll show you the tape.
I don't know. Maybe
I have a question.
I can't answer.
Show it, Arnab.
Well, here's a question coming your way from Kulsum Rashid.
Yes, my question to you, sir, is that today you're talking about getting 300 more vans and cars. Why take reactive measures when a rape case has happened? Where is police taking proactive measures in this country is my question. Sir, you are talking about 87% reported cases of rape not getting justice, where incidences of violence are not even looked at.
It is not true.
It is
absolutely true.
No, it is
fact,
true.
yes, she's right. 89% you report, you are able to
let me answer one by one. I cannot answer four people.
Let me just
I'm
support
pitted one against
because
four.
this is a data
let him answer.
coming out of this, and
let her
only
answer.
29%
She says Delhi Police is
so
reactive.
what is happening to rest of the cases?
She says Delhi Police is reactive.
Delhi Police is not reactive. Why? Fight against crime is a continuous process.
So you said
there was a time when there were not even 100 PCR vans in Delhi, and now we have more than.
But it doesn't help. It doesn't help.
Then what does it help?
It doesn't help. Those people, who are these people protecting? And yet you say that on a 31.4 kilometer stretch, there can be a bus which goes flouting the rules and not one policeman will catch it. What is the use of such an infrastructure? Who is it going to protect? The politicians? Here's the next question coming your way from Prableen. Go ahead.
We have cases which are, every time such cases come up, which are related to rape, sexual assault, sexual harassment, which happens every day. I call up 100 and if I am somebody who can speak in Hindi, yes, my call might be answered. What if a person Delhi is a capital, you have people from the northeastern regions, you have people who are international students, you have people who, I am sorry, do not have their first language as Hindi. If they want to complain in English, can their calls be taken?
Of course.
You have 1096. I have personally faced it, sir. 1096. I called. It is an anti-stalking helpline number. I called. I said that there is a person who's stalking me. That the immediate question was back to me, asking how many times have I noticed this person behind me.
Yeah.
Now, do I need to prove?
How many times do I get a call from a stalker? Now,
do I need to prove what is stalking?
He calls me once and he says really obscene things that make me really upset about what he said, but I cannot react because the first question that comes is from 1091 is, oh, how many times did they call you?
So the idea
once?
is the idea, and I'm making a point. Women don't come to the police just to pass time. They come when there is a genuine issue. However, I mean, all the anecdotal evidence tells me, Mr. Luthra, that the first response of the policeman is to say there must be something wrong with this woman.
May I
Either she's a bad character, or she's trying to implicate someone, or she's trying to extract money. The whole onus of proof is on the victim, and that's so sad. I completely endorse that. Malavika Rajkoti has a question.
Women do not perceive the police.
I will allow you after this one. Yeah.
Women do not perceive the police to be an ally. There is nothing that the Delhi police does. Any policeman today at random, if we can pick up from with the way he is going to be looking or engaging or talking to a woman, there will be nothing about him which will be even appropriately, minimally respectful in dialogue and conduct.
No.
They are not gender sensitive, they are not trained to be. The very elements of society that you are complaining about are those elements that you have co-opted into the police force. And it's one thing to be reactive, then you should have come actually prepared rather than only being defensive as to what, okay, let's look ahead.
Yeah.
Within the next 7 days, what are the proactive steps which make us
What changes in the next 7
What
days?
are the changes you plan?
In 2000,
Not plan, implement.
No, no,
Implement.
Yeah, and no plan.
No planning. We've
Implement.
said last time also, December, again last time when there was a rape that happened in the Dhaulakua case, fast track course
Okay.
was told the same
What are-
same
let's
demands
talk-
are put.
Let's talk
Court is not
next
the,
steps.
even the government.
We
is
Well,
want,
once-
we
let him-
don't want plans,
let-
we
let-
want implementation with
let Mr.
deadlines.
Luthra answer. Let Mr. Luthra answer.
Arnab, I cannot answer 4 questions at a time.
No, just
You'll
It's
have
the same
to be
point.
fair to me.
It is the same
It's
point.
the same
I
We're
can-
talking about the same thing.
I can answer one by one. Number one, we have taken number of steps. And when I say that, you don't allow me to finish. How do I go?
No, you have repeated yourself.
No, not at all.
You have said that society is the problem. You've made 3 points so far. Firstly, you have said that the problem is with society.
I never
Second,
said that.
no, you started
Let
by
me-
saying that.
Started.
Then you began by saying, Mr. Luthra, I have an elephant's memory. Then you said that the infrastructure has increased. We had 100 PCR vans earlier. We have
Not
these
at
many
all.
PCR. Then you said, what have you done now? You said, today we have met the Home Minister and we are looking at some steps. To which rightly the young lady is actually saying here that you are taking steps today. So she is saying you are reactive. So the
When I
issues are
want
linked.
to explain
Have I
you
misquoted
that
you?
at one point, of course.
Have I
you are-
misquoted
Of
you?
course, you are not quoting me in the right context.
So let's say what he has
Okay,
to
then
say.
you tell me.
Proactive. Let's
I
say
only wanted to say there was a point of time when we had only 100 PCR vans. Now they have increased to 700 plus. Tomorrow they'll increase to 1000 plus. And day after tomorrow, maybe they'll increase to 1500.
No, when is tomorrow
This
and when
a-
is day after?
Let me answer, please. Let me answer, please.
No, tomorrow is rhetoric, right?
No, let him complete.
Okay.
Let him complete.
So the fight against crime is a continuous process. Please try to
But
understand
the
that.
simple question I'm asking you, Mr. Luthra,
When I say we are...
when you had 100 PCR vans, you had less crime than when you have 650 PCR vans.
Not at all. Not
Really?
At all. Not like
Are you questioning the rising crime graph of Delhi?
Yes.
Okay.
How is it in
Are you questioning the rising crime graph of Delhi? Then I have some figures here. You have
Has the
500.
ratio
No,
of
but do you
PCR
need a crime?
population
Do
From
you
the-
think to
Do you
prove
think by
that Delhi is
having
unsafe?
more
No,
vans, you will be able to control the
Mr.
crime?
Luthra, when you
How will that
have
work?
less infrastructure, you have less crime. When you have more infrastructure, you have more crime. Today, you have 568 cases of rape in 2011. In 2010 alone, so far you have 580 cases of rape, which by this growing trend, the number of instances of rape have gone up by 7 to 10% in 1 year alone. Therefore, you cannot tell me that I am wrong when I ask you that your infrastructure which you are boasting of has been completely and utterly ineffective in protecting the people of Delhi.
Mr. Goswami, now can I answer?
Yes.
My answer is the rise in crime is related to different factors. Our society is developing, the education level of the society is
So
growing.
women must be
The
raped.
no, please allow me to answer.
You know, because you're
Can you
answers
answer?
are not
Let him answer. Let him answer. Let him
convincing.
answer.
I have not answered and you have
Okay.
jumped to a conclusion.
Let him answer his question, then I want to go across two of my guests.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, please go ahead and answer. Yes, you do answer.
You know, the rise in crime is related to different facts. The level of awareness in our society is increasing. The level of education in our society is increasing. Many cases which so far were not being reported to the police, now women are emboldened, women are aware, women are more educated. So society and the women have the courage to come to the police station and register their cases. So the increase is there in the registration figures.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, are you
But
convinced
I want to
that
go across
just
to
by
I want to go
increase-
across to Smriti. Before I come to you, I'm just going across to Smriti. Before I go across to you, I want to get in Mr. S. Srinivasan, somebody who I have had the privilege and honor of knowing, speaking to in the past, and I respect the manner in which Mr. Srinivasan, who is uncle of Pratibha Murthy, Pratibha Shrikant Murthy was raped and murdered on the night of December 13, 2005 by her office car driver. Since then, it has been a non-stop fight for justice. And this was in Bangalore. It was not in Delhi. And I am not saying it's a Delhi problem. It's an endemic problem. It's worse in Delhi.